Hey everyone, we just got to the Dollar Tree. We're here to pick out John some press-on nails. This is going to be hilarious. Look at these little organizers. They are so cute. Right now I'm storing my earrings from an earring holder from the Container Store, but I'm just not really that satisfied with it because it takes up a lot of space. It's really bulky. The earrings fall off of it all the time because I wear a lot of clip-on earrings. So yeah, I think I might get a couple of these. These are your options. You can do some Little Mermaid, some blue stuff. Ooh, we got some like fashion nails. Emoji?
Are there any with food on them?
Look at the neon green. You have got to get the neon green.
I can get neon green. I would do that.
Or like the pink, hot pink tips.
No. I'm feeling neon green.
Alright, go ahead, grab them.
Okay.
They're all yours.
How many fingers do I have? I'm gonna need 2, I think.
Yeah, your fingers are pretty big.
In fact, they might
They're
even
really
be bigger
wide.
than... I don't know if this is gonna work out.
We'll make it work.
Do the thumbs get them?
Yeah.
Oh, you might have to use 2. Is that a thing? Do they do doubling?
No, you can't double.
Alright, I'll get 2 just because there will be mistakes. There will be mistakes.
Look, like that's a pretty wide variety.
What's a big boy gotta do to get some nails? What?
Okay, we found the nail glue. We're gonna get some. We're gonna try it out. Guys, we just found like a whole bunch of baskets of nails. Look at those, that's gorgeous. I'm gonna get those for myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna compare them to the ones I just tried, the static nails.
And I'm just gonna get these clown size nails.
Alright, let's get out of here and let's go put on some press-on nails.
Are we passing any pizza on our way back?
I don't know if we're passing pizza. Are you in the mood for pizza? That's all he's talked about. I'm not buckled.
Oh my gosh,
Oh my goodness!
We don't move until you stop.
Trying to kill me.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, okay. That maybe thinks there's something wrong.
There is something wrong with us.
Ah, pizza.
They probably think we're on vacation. We're like, no, we're just on YouTube. We're just on the internet. Hey everyone, welcome back. So as promised, we are going to do press-on nails today with my husband. So he kind of made fun of me a little bit whenever I was wearing my static nails and doing the review for them. And I'm like, well, if you think it's so easy, then let's see you do it. So he is going to be reviewing some nails, some press-on nails that we got from the Dollar Tree. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm the husband. So I'm going to do this. Can I look at my bag now?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's break it out.
I have my bag. I bought the best nails that $1 can provide. I had to go with the pink tipped ones because they were the only ones that are large enough for my big hulking fingers. So
he does have like really wide
That's-
fingers. Like as we were looking at the nail selection, we're like, dude, you have some wide fingers.
this is actually kind of...
He doesn't like the pink, so he wanted something a little more masculine. So we're gonna
Island
paint the
green.
nails.
I also
Island
got,
green.
also sticking with the sassy and chic line, I got the blue. I feel like an astronaut in my nail uniform. Okay, so.
Well, I will say that with the static nails, they did recommend that if you want it to last longer, you put glue on your fingernail as well as the fake nail, and then you press it down and hold it for 30 seconds. So I think for you, I would only put it on one or the other because we're doing like a 24-hour wear test for him. And for me,
on for more than 24 hours.
And for me, I want mine to last a little longer, so I'm gonna go ahead and do both.
I can't live my life with these on for more than 24 hours. In fact, I'm probably going to wake up from a restless sleep tonight with claw marks down the side of my face. So, we'll see how this goes.
Is that the biggest size?
That's the biggest size.
That is the biggest size. Wait, hold it up to the camera.
Biggest size is smaller, but again, my thumbnail is large.
Okay, so I think that we have all of our sizes picked out.
There's nothing.
What?
They kind of go in their own direction a little bit. but that's fine.
Okay, that's natural fingers.
Natural fingers. Yes, they look very natural. Well, when I think of my personal fashion sense, I think of sassy and chic. So when I saw that, it just makes sense. Hello.
Kind of off in your own little world there, Warner.
Well, I don't want to mess it up. There you go. Check it out. Okay. Excuse me. I'm getting a little sweaty over here. Okay. It's hard work. Okay. If I'm being completely honest, so far, it feels like if I were on a unicycle or if I were walking in stilts, things just feel longer than they're supposed to, and not in a comfortable way. Well, when I went to grab the bottle, it was like, it's like when you put on 3D glasses and you forget to take them off at the theater, and you're walking out in the parking lot. Everything is farther, everything feels, I don't know, it's hard to explain.
Oh my gosh. How are you so far ahead of me? Look. Is that your last one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh, this guy does not want to stay. More glue. That's the answer here. Yep, I put on, in case you guys are hoping for some feedback or some nuggets of truth here, I put on up to and including the point where it felt like it was probably unsafe. That is the exact amount.
Of glue?
Just a little bit back from that. So
no, this is 24-hour like
I'll get
wear
them off.
test.
Don't you worry.
I'm worried about the health of your nails.
I need them off in 24 hours, so they'll come off. That'll be a whole difference.
Stay
Me
tuned.
crying under the kitchen table.
Your hands wrapped in towels. You won't let me see it.
Well, you know what? The nice people at Sassy and Chic explained to me as I was reading their instructions that if they don't come off, you can just sand these down to the size of your regular nails, and no one has to know.
Sand them down?
Like
You mean like file?
a belt sander.
Oh my gosh.
I have an attachment on my drill, and we'll just and it'll be fine. Or you know what? I saw just the other day, as seen on TV section at CVS, has the pedicure, the things for dogs.
Oh my gosh.
Take me 20 seconds. Do you ever see those robots that try and grab the egg and they crush it? Well, that's sort of how this feels. You know what this told me? What this told me is every time one of my friends says, I asked her out, but she said she had to stay home and do her nails. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. They're pointing in weird directions. I need to make it look like it's a normal.
That's not the deal. You're going to be taking off length. You can't do that.
Just a little bit so that they're straight. I mean, look at... Some are okay, but that guy is going off that way somewhere. What? I'm serious.
He's afraid he's going to look silly.
Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Look at that guy.
It honestly doesn't look bad.
Are you...
Alright, hold it up. You can't even see. Yeah. That doesn't look crooked.
What? My thumb is going this way, my nail is going this way. How do you not notice that? Look at it. Look. Is it the angle here?
Okay.
Right?
No. Okay, now I do see it.
Ah, there you go.
I see it now, yes.
Okay. I don't know if these are designed to work in conjunction with sandpaper, but it's what I have available to me.
Sandpaper.
Okay, so if you want to know my technique, I'm going to put the sandpaper on the counter, and then I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to go like this until it feels like it makes sense. Don't do... Oh, I've already mastered this. Okay. Look at that. Nothing. Like nothing. What's that? Best Wireless Speakers Awards? I can click that. Read full review? Ha ha ha. Sandpaper is not in the box that I thought it was in. I will find it later, but in the meantime, I'm just going to go ahead and polish in hopes that a darker color will make it less obvious that some nails are not going in the same direction as others.
Now, pause. I feel like the darker option, like, look, this is very subtle because it's really light. I feel like dark will draw more attention.
I feel like pink
is
not the color for me.
You have all that clear, so maybe just paint over the pink.
You are expecting way more
I'm just
than
saying, like, I feel... No, okay, then why don't you...
Do it.
Do the whole thing. Let me see if I can get some shots of him painting his nails.
Okay, I'm approaching this in much the same way that I approach my award-winning Easter egg painting that I do each year. I am far and away the best Easter egg painter in our family, and I am coming at this with the same level of professionalism. What? I missed a little bit. That'll come off when I wash my hands. Okay. Hello everyone. I am here to give you a recap of my first and probably only ever experience with the stick-on nails. So after a weekend of trying them, you'll see that they didn't last.
So how was your experience?
Awful. So first, I believe that women have gotten used to this over time. You shouldn't. I could really care less. We're
blanketing. He believes that women, all women, oh my, I'm scared.
No. What I'm saying though is the length of my wife's nails has never been an indication of how pretty I think she is. So for me, if it's as horrible for her to do it as it was for me, she can skip it. So I started with, it felt like my fingers were about an inch longer than they normally are. And so I kept trying to graft at things that were closer to me than they normally are, trying to pick up like little things that our son left on the floor was nearly impossible. It was like watching those robot claws that try and like grip onto something and it slips right through their fingers. That's how it was with me. I couldn't help but play with them. I found myself like clicking them all the time.
That drove me crazy nonstop. He was like, and that noise.
And then I would push down on the nail and it would make a squeaky noise, and then I liked it, so I would, and I would just do it for no reason while I was supposed to be doing like real things.
Yeah,
so
just to drive me crazy.
That was annoying. And then now part of it too, the nails didn't last because I was doing probably stuff you shouldn't do if you have nails.
No, see, he said that to me a few times throughout the weekend, and I'm like, no, that's not true. Like, we want our nails to be life-proof, so there's nothing that we shouldn't be doing with fingernails. Like, if you have hands, you're going to be doing these things anyways, so that was total nonsense to me.
So I tried to break open what are called blister packs, or the plastic packages of batteries where they're completely sealed all the way around, and you have to basically cut through it with a hacksaw.
Yeah, we get it.
And I got it open enough that I started to pry back enough area to get the batteries out. And as I pulled a little bit more, it went bleep, bleep, and I lost 2 nails from that. So
pop, pop.
I would say that's not something you would do every day. They probably would have stayed on my fingers a little bit longer if that was the case.
But still, like, what if I'm opening a pack of batteries for the kids' trucks or toys or for work or whatever? Like, I don't know, I have a drill and it needs batteries, like...
Drills have a battery that sticks onto the handle.
They come in a pack, though.
Okay, so my feeling is if you absolutely insist on having nails, and more power to you if that's your thing, Dollar Tree chic and sassy nails might not be the ones for you. So. Oh, and one final thing from me, I went with like a lizard green for the nail polish, thinking that that would be super cool and that I would look like a lizard person, you know, whatever. But it did not work out that way. The green was not good.
So wait, what was like the funniest moment for you?
Probably the funniest moment for me, there were a couple. So I went to scratch my head and it was like somebody else was scratching my head. Plus, it was actually a better head scratch than I would get from my regular nails. So I really went to town. I had a good scratch, but I thought it was kind of funny. When I was done painting them green, I ran out into the living room and told our son that I have poison nails, and I went, "Rah," and it scared him. So that was kind of funny too.
And our baby was like investigating his fingers and like trying to pick the nails off. That was pretty funny.
Yeah. So that's the whole experience pretty much, is that it was awful. I never want to do it again. And I'll probably have flashbacks about it for years to come.
Would you consider growing out your own fingernails now?
No. 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 Not even a little bit.